Happy Friday. Welcome to I need to turn on echo cancellation. I already know. I fix it right now, guys. Don't even worry about it. Should be good now. Welcome to the Jerry and Eli Show on the Heavy Hitter Media Network, presented by the Heavy Hitter Media Network, man. Happy Friday, man. How's it going? How are you, buddy? No, I fixed it so fast. You didn't even notice. Oh, I did forget about that part. I'll pull it up for you, bud. Don't worry about it. I'll fill it up. I'll pull it up for you. Just continue with however you're doing, you know? I do. I would love to know how you're doing. It's tough. Can't hear him. Man, what about now?
You
Now
gotta
we're
be
starting
kidding
off
me.
bad. Now you can hear him, right, guys?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's on me.
Now I gotta say everything that I just said. I don't even remember what I said.
Well, you were talking about how bad your day's going.
Anyways, I'm usually a miserable bastard.
You know what?
Today, in particular, what? You're doing this on purpose.
I actually wasn't. But I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good now. Actually, I'm about to hit share screen on the chat for you, so you got him. Easton bailed late notice. He bailed short notice. We were golfing today, and he on the way when I was on the way home, he texted me. He was like, "Hey, we still have a show tonight." And then like hour and a half ago, he was like, "Hey, actually, I'm not. Is it okay if I don't do the show because I want to go do something else?" So.
Well, good for him. It must be nice to be able to touch grass and have a life.
The lag is
Anyways.
bad? What's wrong with the lag?
This is unbelievable. This is the most low budget piece of shit show on the internet.
Could be. Talk again real quick.
I
think we're gonna.
Goodness gracious. Is it working? Can somebody confirm?
It's working. So it's working. There's just that delay again. Did you plug your Ethernet in?
My Ethernet is plugged into my laptop. It is not me, it's you. When you produce it is a nightmare. This show is a disaster.
Kinda. Maybe it'll catch up. Orioles Reds is delayed. First of all, let's go Pacers. Pacers are gonna sweep the Knicks, you think?
Okay, buddy.
You don't think so?
You think they're gonna sweep the Knicks?
No.
Okay. You're just trolling, right? I just want to make sure.
I think it'd be competitive, right?
Sure.
It is. That delay is, that lag is bad. It is bad. Hang on, let me try something real quick. I'm gonna mute you here. And we're gonna go unmute here. Talk real quick.
What do you want me to say?
Still bad, huh? I don't know what the problem is there, guys. I really don't know.
Is it on my end or your end, or is it both of us?
I think it's like probably that we use still a free software to host the meeting, to be honest with you about it,
Can we spend a few bucks and get something better?
Potentially. I'm going to go back to that. I think that's worse. Hang on. Let's just go with that. Yeah, so I don't know. Pacers in 6. Nah, I think they're probably going to lose. Call over in the
The Knicks are just hot.
Yeah, they are. Jalen Brunson is really good, man. Jalen Brunson is really good, dude. I worry, like, if I'm trying to be as objective as possible, obviously huge Pacer fan, I worry about their depth and their bench a little bit because the Pacers do get up and down the floor. So, like, 7 games of if the Pacers can set the tempo, maybe the Knicks take the first couple, but I think that can wear on you over a 7-game series when you've got your starters having to play 40 minutes a night. You know what I mean? So that's I think the Pacers' main hope. Can they set the pace? Can they keep the game up and down the court? If so, I think it could go to 7 games. I don't think that's crazy. And we'll kind of see what happens from there. But Everybody's here for baseball. Everybody's here for dingers. I have this theory, like late last week, like Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, a little bit Sunday. It felt like the juice balls were back. I don't know if you kind of got that vibe. And then for the Tuesday show, I even put in the title, like maybe juice balls are back. And then it just tanked again. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I think a little bit yesterday too. Didn't seem like the ball was flying at all. Is there a possibility? is there a world where MLB kind of just says, here's the juice balls for weekends when we know we have more eyes on the game, and then we're gonna pad our numbers the other way during the week when we know only the diehard fans and degenerate gamblers are watching? Do you think that's possible?
So MLB is the biggest fraud organization in the world, and I'll tell you why. It has been like pulling teeth trying to get any information, and the fans had to do their own research. The fans had to take these baseballs from games, open them up, study them, do all these science experiments, and the fans were the ones to determine that the MLB was messing with these baseballs, right? They could not make it for some reason. They made this a big secret, right? We didn't find out until, I believe, the beginning of last season that there was humidors in every stadium, when the general population only knew about Colorado, right? And I believe there was one other stadium. Now we know that there's humidors everywhere. They're trying to control these baseballs. They're trying to manipulate the game. And everything is just a big hush-hush, right? It's a big secret. We have to find these things out. I don't know what that is. They're like the FBI. It's like Area 51. They don't want us to know their secrets. It is an absolute joke. And now this organization is partnered with sports books. Who knows what can really happen, right? Because they're already secretive. So it's not like they're trying to be secretive all of a sudden. They've already been secretive for years. I don't trust a damn thing MLB does. However, there was a study. I don't know if it was Ballpark Pal, one of these sites. Someone did, some research, and they said that the last time there was like dead balls like this, they changed the baseballs in mid-May or somewhere around there. There was definitely a difference in the baseballs. It had nothing to do with weather. And so maybe we get it again this season. I don't know what their reasoning is for trying to deaden baseballs, liven baseballs. Are they trying to manipulate stats? Are they trying to manipulate contracts? Because the year that everybody was due for a contract, I think it was like Bryce Harper and all these guys, they had dead baseballs that entire season, maybe to manipulate contracts so that way they don't have to get $500 million or whatever it is. I don't know. It's a big secret. All we're doing right now is just playing the guessing game with these freaking frauds.
And can you like just clap in front of your face real quick? Just give me a clap. Oh my, do it like right in front of your face. Up a little higher.
What are you trying to do? You're trying to make a mockery of me?
No. I'm trying to figure out which way I need to adjust the delay to try to sync up your mouth and your, the sounds coming out of it. Can you just literally go like this?
You're just trying to make me look like an asshole. Here's a clap.
But I can't. I need to see your hands come together. Like, literally do this, please.
No. Then we're gonna deal with a delay. You're not gonna make me look like an asshole in front of everybody.
I just did it, dude.
Stop. I know what you're doing. Yeah, you already look like an asshole. I don't want to look like an asshole.
All right, well, I got it at 130 milliseconds. I think I'm gonna go up to like 175. Chat, we're still seeing his mouth move, but before we hear it, correct? Just say anything real quick.
Anything.
I can't fix it. I can't fix it. I don't know what I was gonna say, but it probably wasn't that important, But I agree, in general. You know what I mean? It was a really weird off season too. You know what I mean? Just I don't know what that has to do with juice baseballs. Probably nothing. But like the off season that we saw with the Boris athletes and all of that not getting the money they wanted. I don't know. Maybe they I don't know. Yes, but
there's
okay,
there's 100% collusion going on in the MLB between owners and trying to manipulate contracts. And Boris looks like he's getting stiffed, which is maybe that's good for baseball because that guy's been setting contracts to a president for years and years, and that's where you're seeing the insane amounts given out. So I don't know. There's just so many angles you can look at this. It makes me sick.
Jerry, you broke the camera. Yes, it's like a Japanese dub movie. Yeah. We're just gonna run it. Pacers got no defenses over them. Yeah, no, but that's fine. You don't need to play defense. Not important. Just slows you down. Let's jump into some baseball. This game is delayed. We've got Cole Irvin, Hunter Green, It is in Great American Ballpark. It's like 60 degrees and rainy. I don't think the wind really matters. I think it's blowing left to right a little bit, or maybe it's the other way. Weather not going to have a huge factor, assuming they play. I don't know. I wanted to find something here because it's Great American Ballpark, and Cole Irvin isn't. I don't think of him super highly, but he's having a really solid start to the year. Like, he's given up only 2 home runs total. His last 2 times out, he's gone 6 2/3, 6 1/3 with 4 hits in each of those. And Hunter Green, I think, is really kind of showing us what he can do. 7 innings of 1-hit baseball last time out. You guys are, by the way, seeing the cheat sheets that are sent in our Discord every day for every single game that gets played in Major League Baseball, including the price, $25 a month. heavyhittermedia.net/Discord to sign up. You got anything here?
All right, so you really wish in this game the pitching matchup was better, right? You wish you were getting 2 scrubs on the mound.
You mean worse?
It's not the case. You're getting was better for hitters. What, I got to be specific?
Yes. It's a really good pitching matchup, just not for the way that we're gambling.
No, okay. I guess I got to just put a whole dictionary on exactly what I'm saying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Anyways, irregardless. You had to say it under your breath, right? You had to just get it in there. Every time I say it, you have to get it in there. Anyways, Cole Irvin has looked good. He is a good middle of the rotation guy. Good number 2, actually. Last 2 starts, he's putting the ball on the ground. He's pitching to contact. Not a lot of strikeouts. They're putting the ball on the ground. Only 4 hits in back-to-back starts. Great American Ballpark's a different animal, though. A lot of these Reds hitters, they feast at home, and for good reason. I'm personally looking at Tyler Stevenson here. Not necessarily to hit a home run. I do want to bet him for a home run. But the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's what I saw in the dictionary today when I looked up the word. I don't know how true it is. Internet is a scary place. Tyler Stevenson is batting cleanup today. Not a usual thing for him. Last time he batted cleanup, he had 2 walks and a hit. He looked good. So obviously, when you're batting cleanup, you're going to be in RBI situation. So I'm looking for Tyler Stevenson here to get an RBI. Obviously, he feasts versus lefties. You can look at the Reds lineup, and they are actually very good against lefties. Spencer Steers is someone that sticks out. Candelario's been bashing on lefties his whole career, especially for power. So there's a lot of options you could look at here. I don't think there's going to be a lot of home runs. Obviously, it's like I said, it's a good pitching matchup. Hunter Green has had a history of giving up home runs. But he looks really, really dominant this season, which we expected, right? So, but I have to pick one guy here, and I'm probably going to end up putting Tyler Stevenson in a home run parlay because I am a psychopath, and I believe that something is going to change when it may or may not. I don't know, but I'm going to take him for an RBI.
Gun to my head, actually, we agree there. I don't have a bet in this game. If I were going to pick anybody, I think it also would be Tyler Stevenson. I think he's like you kind of hit the nail on the head there, hitting the ball really hard against lefties. He's got a solid fly ball rate. Closest thing we got to a Little League Park, Great American. So yeah, I would be with you there, but no bet here for me. Let's move on to the Rockies and the Pirates. Cal Quantrill, Martin Perez. Cal Quantrill is a guy that I wasn't very high on. I'm still not very high on, but he's kind of streaky. Did give up 2 home runs and 4 runs in his last outing. Martin Perez has allowed 1 home run all season, so I don't think I'm not running to bet on anybody on the Rockies here. I'm not really running to bet anybody in this game. I wish O'Neal Cruz was seeing the ball a little bit better than he is right now. I don't know. Brian Reynolds may be coming along, but no bet from here either. I don't want to bury the lead. No bet from here. You got anything?
All right, so I know you said O'Neal Cruz. He's obviously not hitting very well this season, especially in the strikeout department. The guy's been a walking air conditioner. The Pirates see something right now because they're putting him in the cleanup hole, 4-hole, cleanup hitter. You know what I mean. I don't got to explain myself. Don't laugh at me. No. And he has 2 guys that are going to be hitting in front of him that have had success against Quantrill and obviously have a very good chance to get on base, right? You have Ke'Bryan Hayes and you have Brian Reynolds. 2 guys that could easily get a double. One of them can get a double. There's going to be opportunity for O'Neal Cruz. Whether he hits the ball or not, or strikes out, is to be determined. Obviously, this guy can either hit the ball 470 feet or he can miss it completely. He's absolutely hell to bet on. I'll put it that way. But in this situation, like I said, the Pirates obviously see something. It's only going to be, I think, his second start at cleanup. Didn't start at cleanup once last year. They're trying to get him going. So there's going to be runners in scoring position at some point in this game. Give me O'Neal Cruz to drive one of them in.
Okay. So you're leaning RBIs today. I don't mind that out of you. I've also kind of been trying to just I tend to get into a home run only betting mode, and I think we need to get out of that. Not saying to not bet home runs at all, but I think we need to sprinkle home runs and also find some value elsewhere, like RBIs. Like I think 2 hits might be the market I really try to dive in on. And I keep trying to do these 3-hit lottery tickets because the 3-hit odds, I don't know if you've ever looked at them, but they are crazy. Like you have really, really good hitters for like plus 1,000 to get 3 hits. And I don't know. I think it's lottery ticket, obviously, but getting 2 or 3 guys to get 3 hits, I don't think it's going to be. I think I can do that a couple times this year. We'll see what happens. But yeah, let's move on. Jordan Hicks has been pitching really well, and so is Aaron Nola. We're talking about the Giants and the Phillies. Another really good pitching matchup here that I'm kind of just out on. I mean, Aaron Nola, his last 3 starts, 8 innings, 7 1/3, for a total of 6 runs and 3 combined home runs. Like, you look at he has given up a home run. He's given up 5 home runs in his last 4 starts. But you look at how many innings he's going, right? Like, this is a tough guy to bet on, and we don't need to bet against. We don't need to try to force anything here. I don't think. I am out on this game for home runs. I do have Alec Bohm bases written down. I mentioned Tuesday. I think he's been one of the best hitters in baseball. I think we're going to start seeing juice numbers for it. I haven't bet it yet. That would be the only play here for me would be Alec Bohm bases. I may or may not end up doing that. Do you got anything here?
Yeah, no, this pitching matchup is going to be a good one. I'd rather tune into this game and enjoy it with no money on it and maybe enjoy a good pitching matchup and not curse,
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. I haven't looked at chat in a while. Yeah, nobody's really chat. What's up, guys? Hit the like button. How we doing? Nobody's chatted.
I'm pretty sure chat is frozen. Because it's been stuck like that for a long time.
Why does Jerry's mic sound 10 times louder than Eli's? That's a good question. I can maybe turn that up a little bit.
Because he has a stupid small voice. He's like a little mouse.
I don't think that's it. I turn my mic up a little bit though. Is that better? We'll see. Check. Enjoying a game, Jerry? Not really. Let's talk about Yusei Kikuchi, Patrick Corbin. On paper, wait, let me move the sheet here. On paper, this kind of looks like a terrible pitching matchup. I just have this weird vibe that we're gonna see like a Patrick Corbin masterclass. Do you get that vibe at all? I've seen a lot of love for pretty much every right-handed pitcher on this Jays lineup, and that's probably what happened. I just have a weird vibe. I don't know. Kikuchi's not been great, but he's also been keeping the ball in the ballpark. I think you could probably pick a guy or two, a righty somewhere in the Nationals lineup for bases or hits and do okay. I've enjoyed betting on CJ Abrams so far. I don't think that's the move today because Kikuchi is left-handed. I can't bet on Vladdy, although he is starting to hit the ball hard again. Davis Schneider, like Bo Bichette's got to come out of this eventually. The one guy I did have written down is Alejandro Kirk, which is kind of weird. But anything for you here?
Well, you said the one guy I would probably bet was Bo Bichette. Obviously, George Springer. Vladdy is the reverse split guy. That's his, when you see a lefty on the mound, you're like, oh shit, lefty, these guys are going to start hitting. No, Vladdy is a reverse split guy. Majority of his power comes when there's a righty on the mound. So whenever I see a lefty on the mound, I just don't even look at Vlad's way. Mind you, there's going to be times where he does hit a home run versus a lefty. It's just not going to be a natural occurrence. But Bo Bichette, like you said, he's got to come out of this. He's on my list. I don't know if I'm going to bet him yet. I still didn't put in a home run parlay, even though you got to be an absolute psychopath to still be betting home run parlays at this point. Unfortunately for me, I'm not very mentally stable.
Sure.
So I will be probably betting a home run parlay today.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I have one
It
of
is
those in. I have one of those in for sure.
Is my mic too loud? People were saying to turn me down. Can you turn me down? Or
Yeah,
do
I
I
can
have
turn
to
you
do
down,
it?
bud.
Okay.
How's that, guys?
You know who turned me down? My ex-girlfriend. I tried to go on a date with her the other day. She turned me down. It was unbelievable.
Jose Quintana and Jerry's terrible New York Mets. Aaron Savali in the Rays. Quintana keeps the ball in the ballpark. Looked really good in that last start, too. Savali, not, I don't know. I'm not very high on him. I don't know. Is the Met go yard tonight? Which one?
Lindor is unbelievable. The guy had the flu, right? Has to sit out the game, last game. Comes in. I don't know what they I think they injected NyQuil into his ass. Or Dayquil, rather.
Is that a thing?
Comes in, goes 2 for 3.
Have you done
4 RBIs off the bench. Huh?
Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah, I use a turkey baster.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. I'm picturing it.
Anyways.
God.
Yes.
I don't want to. I didn't choose this.
Well, now you got a nice little image of it. Maybe I'll do a video for you later.
Oh.
We have a former Met visiting, playing his former team. Who is it?
Rosario? Did he play for the Mets?
Oh my God, you idiot! Yes.
Yeah, we did this last time, didn't we? And I was like, I forgot he played for the Mets.
Jesus. Anyways, guy in his career has been murdering left-handed pitching. Really, really. I mean, I said it. You laughed at me, and I'll never forget this. Right? We were talking on the offseason about signings and this and that, and I said I think this was the best value signing in Major League Baseball. I think they got a Med Rosario, something ridiculous, like $1.5 million or something.
It was low. It might have been less.
It was something ridiculous.
It might have been less than that.
It was an absurd number, and I said this is the best value signing in baseball. This guy can hit. He's a gap-to-gap hitter. He's not going to put up a lot of power. He's going to hit probably less than 10 home runs, but he is going to provide speed. He's working on his defense. He's trying to be versatile, trying to play outfield, infield, that little bit of everything. The guy can hit. You're giving me plus 130 for 2 bases here versus a lefty when he's having a phenomenal season already. You give me one double in the gap and you're cashing me at plus 130, I will 100% take that.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Cheat sheet didn't change on the screen.
I
it did now, right?
You fixed it. I fixed it. Side dishes
Okay.
only at Jerry's house on Thanksgiving. That's funny. That's funny. Eli seems just to our liking. I think this is as much as I can really give you guys. I guess I could turn it up a little bit more. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. My mic. I don't touch my mic settings really. I can go up a little higher, but now we're clipping, so see what happens there. Nemo, only one Brave is at home. Braves are weird to bet on right now.
I'm glad you brought that up. So these Braves are frauds, right? The Major League Baseball has caught on to them. They were all on steroids last year, the entire roster. The entire roster was on steroids last season. MLB has approached them. This is my theory. This is not fact. Don't sue me, Major League Baseball. But it's my understanding that something happened and the Braves were forced to stop taking some kind of steroids or cheating scandal. There's a whole thing about this. I'm telling you right now. They don't just fall off a cliff. The Braves cheated last year.
Okay. Sure. Let's move on. Let's talk about Reese Olson and the Tigers in Yankee Stadium. Marcus Stroman on the bump for the Yankees. Marcus Stroman started off hot, cooled off a little bit his last few. Did you know Reese Olson hasn't given up a home run yet? Like I think Reese Olson is going to have a long career in Major League Baseball and be a career 2-3 starter. I kind of feel like he's pitching above his means, especially in terms of keeping the ball in the ballpark. He does have a 6-run outing and a 4-run outing. He's also gone late into a couple ball games and giving up 1 run. And I don't know that he's that good. I think he's absolutely due to give up a home run. He does get the benefit of pitching half his games in Detroit, which is a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. I am going with a little bit of dad power here. I've been vocal. I'm not the biggest Alex Verdugo fan, even though I am a Yankees fan. I'm taking Alex Verdugo to hit a home run tonight. I've got him last 5 games, 4 air 100s, second to only Juan Soto on this baseball team. 3 air 100s in the last 3 games. That is 100 miles per hour or greater, fly ball or line drive. Kind of been a surprise there in the middle of the Yankees order. They moved him up to the cleanup spot against right-handed pitchers. Just coming off of paternity leave, new dad. I think he did play a game in Baltimore, but I like him, making this his first start in Yankee Stadium as a father or as a new. I don't know how many kids he has. Give me a short porch. I think the weather's fine. Give me Reese Olson to give up a bomb to Alex Verdugo. The number is big. It's like plus 800 depending on where you look. I played his home run plus 775 on BetMGM. I played his 2 bases plus 175 on Bet Rivers. What do you think about this game, buddy?
Verdugo is my RBI pick.
Okay.
Obviously, so Yankees came out and said it. Verdugo's our guy. He's going to be batting cleanup versus right-handed pitching. Yankees Nation almost had a fucking meltdown. I don't know if you saw yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday. He batted 6th versus a righty, and everybody started flipping out. It was actually hysterical. Blaming Aaron Boone. Why is he batting 6th? He's back in the cleanup. He's where he belongs. He's probably going to have a good shot. Obviously, Juan Soto, I don't know if you saw, major sample size here versus Reese Olson. 2 at-bats and 2 home runs. So
yeah.
a lot of people are going to be on Juan Soto. If Juan Soto gets 2 at-bats versus Reese Olson and hits 2 home runs today, he might as well adopt him because Juan Soto will be his official father. That'll be absurd. 4 at-bats, 4 home runs. You never know, though. But everybody's going to be on Juan Soto today. I understand it. Completely understand it. I like the Platano parlay, by the way. Soto, Devers, Dela Cruz. That's a fun one. I probably would throw $5 on that because I'm an absolute degenerate for Platano parlays. But I think Verdugo is going to be the guy here. I'm probably going to put him also in my home run parlay, but I do think he's going to get an RBI opportunity. Judge has got to come around at some point. The at-bats are going to be stringing together a lot better. He's hitting the ball a little harder lately. Just got to bring those strikeouts down. Pitchers are going to be scared of him regardless. He's going to walk. He's going to get on base. Verdugo should be able to drive him in. Obviously, Soto is another monster. Just walks or doubles or whatever it is. Juan Soto's the best player in baseball right now, in my opinion. So Verdugo's going to have opportunity to drive one in today.
I love that from you. I was actually about to mention, I'm kind of starting to get a little bit worried about Aaron Judge. I don't know what it is. He is starting to hit the ball a little bit harder, which is good. But I mean, I think teams there was a time last year, or this might have been actually during the 62 home run season 62 home runs where he the inner low and inside, he didn't have a home run against a breaking ball low and in, and teams are kind of just hammering breaking balls down and in, and he's missing them. So when he does hit the ball, it is at least starting to go a little bit harder, which is good news. But I, as a Yankees fan, and I was, a week ago, I was like, Aaron Judge will be fine. He just needs a little bit more time. I'm starting to actually get a little concerned. We'll see what happens here. I did use my pitching ninja boost here on this game. I've got Verdugo, Jarren Duran, and that's the wrong one. I just gave away that. Yeah, just gave away.
Well, now everybody's going to leave.
Yeah, everybody just go away now. Here it is. Alex Verdugo, Jarren Duran. That's still wrong. What am I doing? Where is it even? Dude, I don't know what's going on. Oswaldo Cabrera. Jarren Duran plays for the Red Sox. I'm really dumb. Oswaldo Cabrera, Riley Green, and Alex Verdugo, all for 2 bases. Let me find what the odds are because I didn't apparently get this one ready. I used the pitching ninja boost on FanDuel plus 1791. That is Riley Green, Oswaldo Cabrera, Alex Verdugo for 2 total bases. I almost pulled the trigger on Oswaldo Cabrera home run because I would not be shocked if Reese Olson just gives up 2 or 3 bombs tonight because I just think he's due to do that. And Oswaldo Cabrera is plus 1,100 or something. to hit a home run and against
You said he's the most unlucky guy in baseball this year, and then he hit a home run on Dinger Tuesday.
That was Austin Wells, who's also could be
okay.
He's probably a bigger number. But I don't know. Oswaldo Cabrera, as a lefty with a short porch, with a lot of pop in his bat, I might do that straight actually still, because I think that number is just weird. It's weird. I don't know where. Shop your lines. I thought I saw a plus 1100 or something out there. Aaron Judge supposedly standing further from the plate, and teams are attacking lower out. Yeah, they're just hammering breaking balls in the lower third of the zone, inside and outside. I do think he is standing a little bit further away. It's like, why are you doing that, bud? You just said it 2 years ago. You set an American League record for home runs. Let's just maybe do whatever you're doing then, because that worked out pretty well. But no bets for you.
I think he's scared of the ball.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Ryan, I know Stroman has given up a lot of home runs, and I'm not saying this as a bias because he's my favorite player. He is a contact hitter. He's made some mistakes. He usually makes adjustments. He's one of the hardest workers in baseball as far as pitching goes. He usually puts in a lot of work, but he does pitch to contact, but he tries to pitch to soft contact. So I don't expect that trend to continue, especially for a whole season. It's never happened in his career. He's given up some shots here and there. He's had some bad bunches, but over the course of the season, he's going to be a ground ball pitcher.
And he just pitches too, man. Like a lot of the best pitchers, and I'm not saying he's one of the best pitchers in baseball, but it's turned into filthy stuff. It's higher 90s and then a break your leg in half slider or something like that. Marcus Stroman stuff is fine, but he just like his pitch progressions and his tunnels and all of that, the way that he just pitches. His stuff isn't electric. It's not elite. I don't think he really has an elite pitch. He's just fun to watch. And until this year, I hadn't really watched like all of his starts. It is just fun to watch that guy pitch. So that's cool. Just a side note there. Jose Soriano and let me go back to this.
Hi, David.
Go ahead.
No,
What's
David,
up,
I miss
Hi,
you, David.
Anyway, Jose Soriano and the Angels, Tanner Bibby and the Guardians. Another not great matchup for home runs at the very least. And honestly, guys that have been, pitching not awful. I think the Angels' vibes are just really low. I also think the Guardians have been playing a bit above their means, and I think they're going to regress here, and we might see kind of a stretch where they struggle to score runs. I'm out on this game, and I don't even know gun to my head. I like to have like one guy or something that I would look at here. I guess Jose Ramirez, but I wouldn't even love that pick per se. You got anything on this one?
You ever watch American Idol growing up?
Yeah. Yep.
Remember Randy Jackson?
Yep.
It's going to be a no for me, dog.
What is I feel like there was a movie or a show or something where somebody had a Randy Jackson. Is that How I Met Your Mother had like a Randy Jackson obsession? Like a bunch of I don't know. Chat, you guys know what I'm talking about? Josh Naylor, that would be up Jerry's department. He's usually the Naylor.
Naylor,
whisperer.
I barely know her.
I made that joke. I don't remember if it was in the Discord or on Twitter, but I love that joke. Michael Lorenzen, Rangers. I got so much stuff to remember now to do. Brady Singer looks like he's figured it out, man. He's pitching really well. I mean, he had that one blow-up outing. I forget who that was against. But other than that, been pitching really well. Michael Lorenzen, I think, is exactly who we thought he was. Did MJ Melendez get a hit? I saw as of Wednesday or something. MJ Melendez, it had been like a week since MJ Melendez got a base hit. I don't know if that's still the case, but a guy that me and you both like to bet on, looks like he's ice cold right now. But as of Wednesday,
he hasn't gotten a hit in 10 days.
That's crazy, man. He's gonna have a 3-hit game soon. It's gonna be like plus 1,500. I don't know if it's tonight. I didn't bet it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but
you know who's the opposite right now of MJ Melendez?
Who's that?
Nathaniel Lowe. This guy's done nothing but hits since coming back.
That's true.
Hit
home run,
for extra base hits, 2 hits. I think I want to do. All right, so call me crazy.
Crazy, you're crazy.
Okay. I want to do Verdugo, Nathaniel Lowe, O'Neal Cruz. I think I'm going to leave Tyler Stevenson out of the home run parlay, specifically because there's too many options for home runs in that game. That can Spencer Steer, there's Candelario. I feel like I'm gonna fuck that one up. Excuse my language.
Mammy and Papa are watching.
So, what?
Mammy and Papa are my grandparents are watching.
I'm gonna fudge that up. So I'm gonna leave Tyler Stevenson out of this home run parlay.
Got my pen.
And I think I'm gonna do the O'Neal Cruz guy. Right, this guy's pretty good at baseball. I'm gonna do this Alex Verdugo guy. Not your favorite player, but he's probably gonna hit a home run today. And I think Nathaniel Lowe keeps going. This guy's just been done nothing but hit. This could be a career year for him. He looks great right out of the gate. Obviously came back late into the season. I think this is a great 3 legs. 3-leg parlay. 3 legs. That was my nickname in high school.
It was. Was it really iCarly,
Thank
Matt?
you.
First of all, 2 embarrassing things happened. I referenced iCarly on this program. That's kind of embarrassing. Second of all, you
Nice.
like you didn't have to call that. You didn't have to admit that you knew it was iCarly. I will, listen, iCarly, great show. I'll say it. I'll come out and say it. iCarly was a great show. Apparently that was the Randy Jackson thing I was thinking of. Let's talk about the wait, what game's next? Red Sox Twins next? Sure, let's do that one. Tanner, how
You know
Chris
what?
Paddock? Yep.
It's crazy, right? I knew the whole time it was iCarly. I wasn't going to be the first one to admit it. I'm so glad there's people in chat that admitted it. You know what? We're having an open discussion here. We all watched iCarly, right?
Did you actually know
I'm
it was
33
iCarly?
years old. Yes.
That's hilarious.
I wasn't going to say it, though. Everybody else in chat said it.
First of all, I hate you. If you actually, you're either lying and I hate you, or 2, you knew what it was and you like, and I also hate you.
I watched Nickelodeon all the time. I'm 33, right? The show came out. I think I was like 15. Whatever. I was still watching Nickelodeon when I was 15 years old. Give me a break.
It was great. It was great. Honestly, Victorious wasn't bad either.
No. Ned's Declassified. Now that was an underrated show.
That was, dude. Ned's Declassified was sick. What else, dude? What else was? I'm trying to think. I just like the Ariana
Do you see
Grande.
now they have a podcast?
What?
What? Victorious?
Yeah, Ariana Grande and Victorious. I was a big fan of that. Please, Juice Balls Friday. I really hope so. Tyler Guns O'Neal, I could see it. I did watch it. I'm 28. Yo, I am 29 now. But yes, if I'm 45. If I watched iCarly, I'd be gambling with cigarettes. Is that not what you're doing, though? Oh, I'm still confused. Anyway, I have a bet here. You guys might have seen it when I accidentally put it on the screen. My grandpa says, thanks, Jerry. I think it was for the fudge thing you did. I like Jarren Duran here. I actually prefer Jarren Duran bases. Zoe 101 wasn't bad. I think if I were to rank them,
Mid.
if I were to rank them of Ned's Declassified, Zoe 101, Victorious, and iCarly, Zoe 101 would be 4th. Zoe 101 would be 4th.
Distant 4th.
Yeah,
Wasn't a fan.
It would. I don't know. That'd be tough. Should we rank the top 3 real quick, just to a complete curveball? I'd have to think about it, maybe, to be honest. Ned's Declassified, Victorious, iCarly. I think I'm going iCarly. Ooh, it's tough.
I'm switching. No, I think iCarly. I think
Drake
iCarly
and Josh,
was probably
number 1. Sorry.
Drake and Josh. Yeah. You ever see the meme? It's like the Pornhub header, and it shows what does it say? It says something about 2 boobs, and it's Drake and Josh.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna assume everybody has Drake and Josh at number 1. I think I would. It's really hard.
All right, let's not put too much time into it. People are gonna start leaving because we're not talking about baseball. Maybe we'll have a special show that's not gambling. We could talk about all this.
I bet on Jarren Duran to hit home run. I bet on Jarren Duran bases. No. I bet Jarren Duran for 2 hits because his 2 bases was juiced. But a home run, plus 800 on FanDuel. I don't love the ballpark here, but Chris Paddock I think is bad, and I think he's going to give up a bunch of runs, bunch of hits. I think Jarren Duran could easily get 2 of those hits at plus 175 on FanDuel. Home run isn't crazy either, plus 800. What do you think? I had Devers written down too.
I mean, I'm a big Duran fan. Not the band.
Sure.
Duran singular, not Duran. Yeah, he's leading off, right?
I believe so.
Chris Paddock stinks.
He's bad. Still trying to rank those. I think he's Victorious number 1. And then I think I'm at iCarly, and then I think I'm Ned's Declassified. I think that's the top 3. George Kirby and the Mariners. Ronel Blanco, the Houston Astros. I had Yordan written down, but I don't know, man. George Kirby's been electric. Ronel Blanco has a no-hitter. I'm just out, I think, on this game, you know?
So you ever heard of this guy, Kyle Tucker?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He hit the
really
piss
good at
out of the
baseball
ball yesterday.
He has been hitting the piss out of the ball often lately. He's why is he plus 560?
That's interesting. Probably because it's Kirby. Kirby's good, man. Kirby's really good.
Okay, so you're gonna so you're gonna give me Yordan Alvarez. Obviously, Yordan's a different breed, but
I'm
plus
not,
340.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's a bad pick by any means. I'm just telling you why the number's there.
I don't know. I kind of want to do it, man.
It's not a bad bet. He's really good. He's dialed in, and we talk a lot about how, or we haven't talked much about this season because the ball just hasn't been flying as much. But last year we were kind of both all in on, you know, if it's a hot bat, then let's ride the hot bat, and you know we don't necessarily care who's on the mound, but
be careful what you say, buddy.
True.
You like riding hot bats?
Let's move on to a game I'm just fine to skip if you want to, because both these teams stink. Brad Keller and the White Sox, Sonny Gray and the Cardinals. I'm just out because the pitching matchup isn't terrible. I think it's a bit of a bullpen game for the White Sox, but Sonny Gray has looked pretty solid, and neither one of these teams can really hit, so I'm just out.
It's a shame, man. This Cardinals team used to be a powerhouse offense, right?
And you look at the names too. It's not crazy. It sucks.
It's not. It fell off a cliff. The whole team combined together, and then look at O'Neal now, right? He's on the Red Sox. Like he's ripping the ball. It's sad. The Cardinals. Everybody just regressed at the same time. Maybe they'll get back, you know. But these guys are old too. This lineup's pretty old. I just don't even feel any interest when I see the Cardinals anymore.
Yeah, I'm out. Can we at least rank Cartoon Network shows? What was the Cartoon Network show that had like the number 1, number 2, number 3? Those like the kids that were like
Ed, and Eddie?
No, nope. They like lived in a treehouse. Chat. Somebody on chat knows what I'm talking about. Like they were number.
Might have been past my time.
Their names, like they had code names. Number 1, number 2, number 3, all of that. Somebody tell me what that was.
Nah.
I'm also out
I was like
game.
A Dexter's Lab kind of guy.
Dexter's Lab was okay. I'm trying to remember. I definitely watched a little bit more of Nickelodeon, but I'm trying to remember what cartoon. Kids Next Door. Yes, codename Kids Next Door. That show. That's got to be number 1. That show was awesome. I'm all in on that one. What are some other like Cartoon Network shows around that time? Ed and Eddie was sick. Ryan Weathers, Marlins, JP Sears, who is for the Athletics. I'm gonna have a hard time betting anything, especially in Oakland, all year because it was a bad park anyway. And then you add in the fact that literally there's maybe 100 people in the stands. I can't do it for the vibes. Teen Titans, yeah, that's got to be my number 1 Cartoon Network show. I don't remember. Jimmy Neutron was Nickelodeon, I thought. But Teen Titans, absolutely my number 1. And then Codename Kids Next Door is also got to be up there. Anyway, Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends was also sick. Rooker's not bad. I think Ryan Weathers might give up one. This ballpark is just huge, and it's a weird vibe because there's no fans in. You got anything here? Boy, I just keep talking about Cartoon Network shows, to be honest with you.
All right, nerd, settle down. Brent Rooker would be the only one that stands out to me. It's kind of weird, though, this season. He has 5 home runs. Only one of them has come off left-handed pitching, which is complete opposite. Which maybe you could say that he's due to murder a couple baseballs today. Metaphorically speaking, YouTube. So maybe he bashes one today. That's probably the only look I would really consider. But I'm not gonna bet the Athletics. Anybody on the A's.
Yep. 169 viewers right now, by the way. 170 now. Hit the like button. I don't know that I've asked for the like button one time today. We're already at 30. Appreciate that. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. heavyhittermedia.net/Discord. Sign up for the Discord. It's only $25. Get a bunch of cool stuff in addition to all of our picks. And yeah, let's just keep it moving, Let's keep it moving. Somebody mentioned something. Foster's, yeah, well, something else. Recess was, I don't think Recess was on Kids Next Door, was it? Johnny Bravo was kind of cool. Dylan Cease, Padres, Slade Ciccone, Diamondbacks. Dylan Cease has been really solid up until that last start, and then I don't know what the hell to make of this Slade Ciccone guy, but last two starts he's been electric, and I'm not a big fan of betting on the Padres in general. Not a big fan of fading Dylan Cease either. For that case, I'm out, but you could definitely talk me into a Ketel Marte something or another. What do you think?
What do you mean something or another? Why do you feel this way? Explain why you.
I think
you
Ketel
like
Marte is really good at baseball. I think he's really good at hitting right-handed pitchers. I haven't been able to get him right this year. Like, this guy at one point was like leading the league in batting average. He's like batting 380 against lefties. He's actually batting 380 as a righty against lefties. So I don't know. I can't get him right. Last year he's historically been a much better hitter as a lefty. I guess it's just not the case this year. Doing a lot of damage to the right side of the plate. He's not going to be there at least to start. Dylan Cease is nasty. I don't know. Ketel Marte, I'm a big fan of. I think he's good. I can't win a bet on him. So that's why I was going to say I hope that you could talk me into something there, but if not, whatever. I'm not
going to talk you into anything.
Cool. Moreno, bobblehead night tomorrow. Okay. Transformers Beast. Reset. Okay, yeah. Recess was Disney and ABC Mornings. I was going to say I didn't think that was Cartoon Network. Ed, and Eddie. There's an Ed, and Eddie movie. That's hilarious. Batman and Beyond. I didn't know. Did you know that? Should we like?
No.
I feel like we should watch that.
Oh, we can have a watch party.
That's what I was gonna say. That would be. I mean, some of the best content we could create ever.
We can, but how do you have a watch party, and then we were gonna be interrupting, right? We're gonna be talking through it, I guess.
Yeah, but I think that's what you sign up for.
Okay.
I feel like you just sign up. We just sign up for, we're gonna click play, and we have like a ticker to what the timestamp is, so everybody can catch up if they want. And then you sign up for, because I think we legally couldn't have it on the screen, like, and be showing that, unless maybe we could do that in the. What if we started having movie nights in the Discord?
Can I bring a date?
You don't have the company, bud, but I feel like we could do that.
Do I have to have my camera on?
You have a date? I would hope not. One more game. Charlie Morton, Braves, Gavin Stone. Apparently, according to Jerry, the cheating Atlanta Braves, Gavin Stone and the Dodgers. Gavin Stone has looked very good. Charlie Morton, a little questionable at times. I do have Ohtani home run in a 3-leg lottery ticket for home runs. I'm also just going to play his 2 RBIs straight at plus 380 on FanDuel. Not much analysis other than I think Charlie Morton is due to give up quite a few hits here, maybe a couple runs. There's a lot of good hitters in front of Shohei Ohtani because all 9 of the Dodgers hitters are pretty much good at hitting the baseball, and I think he rips one here. I don't think he hasn't hit a fly ball in a few days, which is why I didn't play his home run straight. I didn't love that for the number of plus 280, which is why I only have him in the lottery ticket. And I can now put this back up. Not that one. Is it this one? Do this one. Yeah, Verdugo, Duran, Shohei Ohtani, all to hit a home run, $10 to win, whatever that is. I feel like I could get away with the plus 290 for Ohtani there because the other two are plus 650 and plus 800. But that's my bet here. Ohtani, a straight bet for 2 RBIs, and then I also have him just in this 3-leg lotto here. Grab a screenshot. I'm going back to the cheat sheet after I get there. What do you think about this game, buddy?
So I'm not going to touch this game because it feels like I don't know. Sometimes I look at a game and I'm like, this guy could go yard, this guy could go, and I just got to walk away because I'm not going to make the right selection.
Yeah.
It can be complete chaos. I like my picks already. I also, for some diabolical reason, have decided, even though I struggle and I can't even hit a 2-leg home run parlay,
Not your name in high
right?
school.
Not my nickname in high school. I can't hit a 3-leg. That was my nickname in high school.
Yes.
I can't hit a 4-leg, but for some diabolical reason, today
You gonna try for 5?
I'm going to bet a 5-leg home run parlay. Do you know why?
No idea why.
Because I never want to see your face again. And I
Valid.
want to hit this parlay, and I want to move maybe out of the country. I don't know yet. Maybe something like Texas. That's close enough that it's not even like America. Or maybe it is America, you know? O'Neal Cruz, plus 540. Crazy odds, even though he's striking out a lot. This guy can hit a home run 497 feet, right? Bo Bichette. I do think this guy's going to come around. I like the pitching matchup, obviously. I think he's going to hit an absolute piss missile. The guy has way too much pop. He's plus 520. Alex Verdugo. New dad. Batting cleanup, right? Very important. Batting cleanup. Plus 750. Kyle Tucker. I mean, plus 560? Are you kidding me for Kyle Tucker? I don't care how good the pitching matchup is. He's 5 for 9 versus Kirby. He sees him well, obviously. Guy has tremendous pop. You're going to give me plus 560? Guess what? I'm going to take him. I just deleted the whole fudging bet slip by accident. Damn it.
All right, well, you get that back. I can go if you want.
The last pick was Nathaniel Lowe. Like I said, he came back. He's ripping the ball. He looks fantastic, confident. This is the kind of guy you want to ride. Damn it. This is the kind of guy you want to bet on during a hot streak. I messed that up. I know. Pause.
Yep.
Plus 900, Eli. Plus 900 for Nathaniel Lowe is absolutely absurd. We could be rich today.
We could be. Here's everything I am betting on. Alex Verdugo, I have a 3-leg home run lottery ticket. Same 3 guys for bases, hits, RBIs, whatever. Alex Verdugo, I played the home run straight. I played 2 bases straight. Jarren Duran, I played the home run straight. I played 2 hits straight. I did not play Ohtani home run straight. I only played 2 RBIs. I played Ohtani 2 RBIs at plus 380 on FanDuel. And then I have a parlay here. Also, Verdugo 2 bases, Duran 2 hits, Ohtani 1 RBI. And yeah, that's it for me, man. That's it for me. Is the show over? You got any NBA thoughts?
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry. I almost sold. More reasonable parlay I have. O'Neal Cruz, RBI. Tyler Stevenson, RBI. Ahmed Rosario, 2 total bases. Alex Verdugo, RBI, plus 2683. Not asking for the world here. Obviously, it's not easy to drive in runs. If it was that easy, people would have 1,000 RBIs a season. I'm just asking them to drive in a run from the cleanup spot. 3 of these guys are batting cleanup. Ahmed Rosario is playing his former team, going against a lefty. He absolutely rakes against lefties. There's double motivation here. And I think 2 bases for him alone is a great straight bet if you want to take a chance on that. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for your time. And if you are watching the show, if you're still here, thank you. Seriously, appreciate it. Appreciate you giving us an hour of your time on a Friday evening. You could be doing whatever the hell you want, unless you're on house arrest or something, I guess. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you have not already. We'll be back Tuesday at the latest. I want to try to get some UFC content out. I just don't love this card tomorrow. It's kind of just a letdown. So I don't know. I may or may not. I haven't watched the film super heavy because I'm just not excited about it. So maybe not.
Also, side note, me and Eli discussing something. We may have little meetings, little voice chat meetings. We're going to try to figure out what we want to do in the Discord, where we pull people in and just have little talks, like, maybe every day for 15 minutes before the slate. If a few people want to come in, chat, give their two cents, everybody can listen. I think it's something cool that we can add to the Discord, and as far as having like a nice little community, because everybody's been great so far. It exceeded expectations for how nice everybody's been in the Discord. So
yeah, we're trying to work something out there that's also something. It doesn't even have to be like, hey, I'm available for the next hour and Jerry's not, or vice versa. We don't have to have a whole production. That will be Discord only. Not like we're trying to, gatekeep that or anything. It's just much easier to do. We're in a voice chat now. Come hang out if you want or not. You can't really do that on YouTube or really anywhere else. So, can you repeat the 5-leg once more, real quick?
O'Neal Cruz, Bo Bichette, Alex Verdugo, Nathaniel Lowe, and Kyle Tucker. $10 to win you $200,000. I don't suggest putting $10 on this. You got to be a psychopath. This is a good 50-cent thingamabob.
50-cent thingamabob. With that, we are out. We'll be back Tuesday at the latest. 5:30 for Dinger Tuesday. Yay. It'll be fun, though. Be nice to each other. Have a good weekend. Be safe. We will. See you Tuesday.
Thank you for your time.